Happy New Year, everyone. This is Jeff from the Overwatch team. Everyone here at Blizzard wants to wish you the happiest of New Year's. We thought it would be a great opportunity to take a few minutes to look back on what 2017 was all about. We had so much fun working on the game during that period. If you remember, the year started when we released the Oasis map, which was really cool because it came so soon in January, and everyone had a lot of fun playing on Oasis, having a new control map for the first time. Later in the year, we released 3 brand new heroes. We had Orisa, Doomfist, and finally Moira. So I think they all worked out really well. We've gotten a ton of good feedback. People have really enjoyed playing those heroes. That was a lot of fun. The other thing that I particularly enjoyed out of 2017 that we worked on was a bunch of new game modes. I know we had said we were never going to make deathmatch, but then we added it to the game and it turned out to be a ton of fun. We added that Chateau map, which was, I think, a blast for deathmatch. And then we also worked a lot on those elimination modes and added a bunch of arena maps to the game. So that was a lot of fun in addition. Plus, we had some great animated shorts last year, and the feedback on those was really amazing. So I think all in all, 2017 was a great year. In addition to the stuff I mentioned, there were so many other bits of content and features. Now, I know what you're all wondering is, hey, it's 2018 now. What do we have to look forward to from the Overwatch team? And we're super fired up for this year. There's a lot of stuff that we want to address. Obviously, the stuff coming more immediately, as we've mentioned before, we have all of those great Overwatch League skins coming soon that you'll be able to get in the game. So those are going to look great and be fantastic. Plus, the start of the Overwatch League is going to be incredibly exciting. The preseason was amazing. We had so much fun watching the teams that I think the season is going to be fantastic. We're going to release Blizzard World very soon, and I think that map is one of our best. Not only is it a gorgeous map with tons of great Easter eggs in it, but we're also trying a lot of different things with the gameplay in certain areas of how we handle the level design that I think will make for a really fun and competitive hybrid map. Now, beyond that, there's a lot of stuff in the works. And I'm going to be vague about some of this because I can't reveal everything that we're working on. But obviously, one of the things that is most important to us is heroes. Overwatch is a game about heroes, and we are well along the path on Hero 27. We think the hero is going to be awesome. We think the hero is very needed. The hero, we're not really sure exactly when the release date is. The release date is less important to us than getting the hero right. We have the hero in internal testing, and so far we're having a ton of fun, and we're making a lot of great progress. We're also thinking about heroes beyond Hero 27 as well. There's some great new maps in the works also that you will learn more about in the future. We know the things that you guys love are new heroes and new maps. Beyond that, we're going to continue to work on improving competitive play. Now, I know this is important to a lot of players for a lot of different reasons, and I sort of want to talk about our strategy a little bit. On the one hand, we feel like as each season rolls out, new season of competitive, we want to make good short-term strategic and tactical fixes to competitive play to improve them. So for example, as Season 8 is starting, we're removing the performance-based skill rating metric from players who are Diamond and above. As an example, that was something that you gave us a ton of feedback on. We're listening, and we're going to make that change. We see that as a very short-term change. Now, long-term, we keep listening to feedback and talking internally about what do we want competitive play to be like ultimately. And as the year goes on, we want to kind of evolve our plan for what competitive play looks like over the long term of Overwatch, and does it take a different shape or form? And that's still to be determined, but I just want to share with you, some of our thoughts and some of what we're working on here at Blizzard. The other things that are going on is we want to continue the story development of Overwatch, and we're talking a lot about how to further the storyline that we've been telling. We've been talking a lot about Winston's recall that went out and how different people have responded to that. I think you saw how May responded to the recall in Rise and Shine, and how Reinhardt responded to the recall in Honor and Glory. That's a continued storyline that we want to explore. and we hope to do that through both our animated shorts and comics as well. Those are things that we're really invested in and have a lot of passion behind. The other thing that we're putting a lot of time into is our upcoming events. So as you guys know, last year for Lunar New Year, it was Year of the Rooster. Upcoming very soon is Year of the Dog, will be this year's Lunar New Year event. There will be more details coming out about that, but I think that there's some pretty significant content that players are going to be very happy with, and some other stuff that we've been listening to you give us feedback on that we're going to make changes on during that Year of the Dog event. We're also planning what is to be the next iteration of Uprising. Uprising was the lore-based event that we ran in April of last year, and we know that Uprising should return for players who never got to experience it in the first place, but we want to evolve it, and we want to put more thought against what that event could be. We have a lot of really big ideas, and we think that's going to be a lot of fun for players as well. And also, we like celebrating the anniversary of the release of the game. Last year, we had all of those dance emotes that we released, one for every single hero. We know that you'd be very upset if there wasn't another chance to unlock those dance emotes, so the anniversary event will be coming back along with everybody's favorite, which are legendary skins in all of these things. Speaking of skins, the feedback that we always get from the players is, we wish you would add more content to the base non-event loot box, and coming up very soon, hopefully sometime this month, will be a ton of new content into that base loot box that should feel really great. You don't have to worry about it being time limited behind any event. That will be available, from here forward. You'll always be able to have access to that in Overwatch. So we're really looking forward to the year. I'm only sort of touching the tip of the iceberg in terms of things that we're working on. We're really excited to continue to make the game great alongside of you. So we will give you way more detail than I'm giving you on all this stuff right now. We'll go way more in depth as we get closer on all of these things. But just know that all of us here at Blizzard and everyone here on the Overwatch team is committed to making Overwatch as great as it can be for you every single day, and it's going to be a fantastic 2018. So Happy New Year, everyone, and looking forward to making another great year alongside of you.